Floyd, myself, trying to share with you what we have understood as the principles for Tibetan Buddhism. If you have any questions before we get started about anything, I'm going to try to go for about an hour or so. It may get a little longer depending on the questions and answers, and as well, what Jeff has on tap for me is a pretty big body of teachings. So it's very likely that I will not be able to cover all of them and get in all the detail. But I'll try to at least get you introduced to the key aspects of it. Yeah? Normally, when you start your study or teaching, or you sit down, or you talk about Dharma or religion, then it's important to set your motivation. In fact, as you study Tibetan Buddhism, you'll find that a substantial part of it deals with your motivation. Why are you doing something? Why are you here? So it's not just the doing it of the thing, but also the reason why. And in fact, you arrive in some places of thought when even if you have an action which is not otherwise acceptable, like killing, the reason why you do something can make the consequences of those actions less or more adverse. So in terms of study of Buddhism, where do all of you stand? First time, practicing for a long time, coming back again?
I started about a month ago, coming to the center. But previously, I had, for 9 years, practiced Falun Gong, which is of the Buddhist school, but it's not, it's very different than Tibetan Buddhism.
And that's Korean?
Chinese.
Chinese, oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Anybody else here, Matt?
This is my first time here.
Okay.
My only experience with Buddhism was transcendental meditation as a teenager, calm myself. So I'm here to learn.
Okay, excellent.
Here to learn. Been studying or reading, I should say, for about 2 years.
Okay.
Never quite had the courage or what have you to seek out and locate a community.
Essentially.
So today, is the day.
Well, welcome. Yeah, that's a good day.
So
Yeah.
I've been studying Buddhism really on and off for over 10 years. So I've been coming here since January. Moved to the area about a year and a half ago. So I've been here since January. So it's the first time I've really been rooted more in the Tibetan Buddhism.
Okay. And the prior training was in Tibetan Buddhism or in?
A lot was just studying, and then I took different classes, but it wasn't really. It was just kind of studying different types of Buddhism. It wasn't really a class, or I should say, involved in the Sangha like this.
Okay.
So I was studying in England. I took classes there. When I was in China, I was taking classes there. But it wasn't. I was never really around or long enough to really get and kind of rooted in anything. And so this is probably, and also I guess I've taken classes at studying Shambhala. So I'm doing that as well.
Oh,
so
you're doing
just
that DMT?
Yeah.
Okay.
So just doing different
Excellent.
things, but this is what I really enjoy being here.
Excellent. Anybody else?
I've been interested in Buddhism for a couple of years, and I had gone to a center back home, but when I started going to college in this area, I was like, what's
Okay.
this place? And I found this center.
Awesome.
Okay.
I've been meditating for about 2 years now. Got introduced to mindfulness and meditation through a VA hospital outpatient program, and was with a Zen teacher for about a year, meditating once a week, and been coming here since December.
Yeah.
And like what I see, and I'm learning a lot from you and the other fellows here. Thank you.
I started reading and studying about Buddhism when I was in college and over the years through college, but only as an intellectual exercise. Then I just started visiting various centers to try to find the spirituality in this, and then I found Susan online,
Yes. Sure.
and she invited me to come, so I've been coming ever since.
Awesome. And I've been coming to the center almost 14 years now. Since '94, I saw Lobsang making the mandala in the art museum, and I thought he was such a wonderful person and so compassionate and just fun to be with. So I thought, okay, well, maybe I will come and visit and see what's going on. And then 2 or 3 years I was kind of like just a tourist kind of thing, just come show up, see what's going on, and I don't know about you guys, but for me sometimes I can be in the middle of something, but I don't feel like I'm part of it. I'm just like watching it, and it's happening to others, but I'm not there myself. I'm just like, well, what's going on? Curiosity kind of a thing, So that was like going on, and then in 96, 97, I began to feel like it should be just more than something that I want to look at and watch from the outside. So, and in some ways, as you progress on studying, there's sort of a natural process that occurs, and there are many different ways and tools that are available in Tibetan Buddhism, or in any Buddhism for that matter, to help you develop your practice. And the use of these tools and teachings and thinking changes you in some fundamental ways that, whether you acknowledge it or not, it's not something that you can turn back again. And I can say that now looking back, and I don't know how it will be in the future, but I'm quite certain that that's sort of a journey that happens to everybody. So, and I'm not exceptional in that regard.